I'm Kim Norton. I'm an acrylic artist, and I'm here in Tacoma, Washington, where the anxious tomato was born. I'm a Pierce County girl. I was born here, and I'm a graduate of Sumner High. Hi, Sumner. And also, my kids went to Puyallup and Federal Way schools, so been here a long time. Married to Wynn for many years. 2 grown children. Our daughter is here. Our daughter is actually in Paris, France. She's a jewelry consultant and designer. She did my Ouroboros rings. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. And our son lives here in Tacoma, and he's in construction, like my father. Basically, up until about 2013, I was a sales rep for a company out of Seattle. We sold boxes, bubble wrap, warehouse supplies, and I sold them to companies like Johnny's Fine Foods here locally, STL International, some of my friends. So. You know, the first thing I ever painted, my girlfriend was she poured wine at these paint and sips back like in 2012, 13. And so she figured out she knew how to teach painting. And so she was going to teach me how to paint. And so we sat down, she had the acrylic paint, and she's had this garden scene she wanted to do. And it started out a little garden path. Anyway, mine ended up being an underwater sea garden. And there was this like Mayan prince drowned and floating in it. And it was very weird. And of course she thought I was crazy. But I thought, wow, this is pretty exciting stuff if I can turn a garden path into the undersea world of the drowned Mayan princes. So. Oh, wow. So I start out with like a big brush, like a 3-inch brush, and I just kind of mop it in, slap the paint around, try to see where things are going to go. And then I fill in the blanks where it needs color, background, whatever. I never do a background color wash. I just, because I know when I get done, it's going to be so much paint on there, it won't matter. Fill in the blanks, then I get out the knife to finish things up. And so, yeah, sometimes I've just got to the point where I just like, you know, you put a little color on the knife, and next thing you know, you just are going like this. Yeah, just like that. So I really like paper mache.
Okay, yeah.
yeah. And I have dabbled in watercolors, but I have ADD, so that's really hard to remember to, you know, leave the dark stuff for last. I can't, or whatever it is. Anyway, and one time I bought oil paint by accident, and that was a real catastrophe. So. Oh, wow. Well, the first musician I painted was Chris Cornell. And it was my son's 27th birthday. And Chris Cornell had committed suicide 2 days before. It was very sad. It was a really sad birthday for my son. The 4 of us were there. And actually, Connor came down, he saw what I'd done with Chris Cornell, and he said, Mom, if you can paint like that, you need to do Mount Rushmore with the 4 guys from grunge that are gone now. Because there were 4 greats they're just gone. And I said, oh, well, what would we call something like that? And he and my daughter both yelled at the same time, Mount Grungemore. So I did it. I started painting Chris Cornell, I painted Kurt Cobain, I painted Mount Grungemore with, that was Kurt, and Scott Weiland and Lane Staley and Chris Cornell as the four heads on Mount Rushmore, as Mount Grunmore. And then I painted, oh gosh, you know, Jimi Hendrix, of course, and Prince, and a few others, because they had all pretty much died of drug addiction, drug problems, and, you know, which is actually a mental health issue. And I think our country really fails to address mental health issues. And, you know, and we've lost a lot of genius that way. So I really kind of wanted to bring attention to our lost genius here in this country. My favorite piece, it's hard to say because I have some that I like for different reasons. I love Jimi. I think he's my best work. He was done in a fit of inspiration. You know, I like, gosh, the eyes in N95, Portrait of a Mask, those are my daughter's eyes, our daughter's eyes. And the young man in, what is it? Girl Trouble. Girl Trouble is our son. So that's very special to me. But I love that you chose the gift for my promo, because this is one, I didn't even know if I had a picture of it. My son's, a couple of his friends were getting married, and he said, what should I give him for a gift? I said, well, I could do something if you like. And they thought that was pretty special. So they sent me a photo, and I painted the gift from that. And I just thought it was pretty darn cute. And apparently they loved it. So that's kind of a favorite too. So thank you. Oh, all right. Well, I'd like to accomplish what I just talked about. I want to bring attention to mental health issues. And, you know, drug addiction is a mental health issue, I really believe. And we have not faced it in this country. For myself, what I accomplish, gosh, I slap paint on, I flash knives around, I get to feel really studly. And then, you know, it's really good therapy. Well, future artistic endeavors. Yes, I do. I think I want to go more sculptural, because what I'm doing now is pretty sculptural, using paint to build up layers, and it becomes three-dimensional. But in the near future, I just want to finish this one, because I'm going to enter it in your Halloween thing.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
Wow! That's so exciting.
It's
called Fear in Technicolor.
Yeah. Fear in Technicolor. That's what I thought. This is it. Fear in Technicolor. But it's not done. So this is a preview. Pretty rough. Buying my artwork, you should just contact me, probably. Kim C. Norton Art at gmail.com. I'm on Instagram at Kim Norton Art. And then on Facebook, I'm Kim C. Norton Art. So it's not confusing at all. Oh, well, sometimes they can see my stuff at Stink.